Well, hey, y'all, Peyton Manning here, quarterback for the Denver Broncos, and I'm here to teach y'all how to do some back solving using your calculator. So let's see what we've got going on here. We have ourselves our TI-84 plus calculator, and looks like we have ourselves a problem. See if x equals plus or minus 4i or also negative 1 are the solutions for that cubic polynomial right there. Y'all, there's many ways you can do this. Some of you might be thinking, well, what about factoring by grouping? What about just throwing in your calculator, see what happens? What we're going to do is we're going to do some back solving. That means taking these possible solutions and substituting them in to make sure we get, in this case, 0. Now, what we have to be careful is we do not have 2 solutions here, y'all. We have 3. That's because instead of plus or minus 4i, we need to view it as positive 4i or negative 4i. So y'all, this is what we're going to do. Let's get our calculators out. And first things first, we need to make sure that our mode is set to a plus bi. Let's turn this thing on, hit the mode button, and it actually is. I had mine set already, but if yours isn't, you go down the reel, you hit right once, you hit enter, and make sure that that guy right there is highlighted. Very good. We have to make sure that if we substitute these i's in, that it'll work just fine. Let's quit out of this. Let's move this up here a little bit so we can see things a little bit better. Let's start tapping away. What we're going to do is we're going to substitute each and every x with, let's start out with 4i. So instead of x to the third, I'm going to hit parentheses 4. And the way you put in I is right there. You hit second decimal, close it, and since it's x cubed, we're going to hit math 3 to cube it. So 4i cubed so far, minus parentheses 4, let's get our I back in, squared, plus 16 parentheses 4i, close parentheses, minus 16. Now if all goes well, y'all, we should get 0. Let's hit enter, and yes we do. So far 4i is an option. Let's try negative 4i. Now what I'm going to do, y'all, is I'm going to do a little shortcut. Instead of typing all this out, I'm going to hit second enter. And what that does is that brings back what I originally typed out in that last entry. Now what I want to do is make all these 4i's negative. So what I'm going to do is go over to that 4, and instead of typing negative, because if I type in negative right now, it'll replace the 4, I'm going to insert a negative by going to second, delete, and that'll allow me to insert a negative. Do it to all the 4's, y'all. Insert that negative, second, insert, and then make it negative. Do it again. Down here, we got one more. Second, insert, negative. I'll let you catch up. All right. Hit enter, and if all goes well, we should get 0. One more to test, y'all. It's got to be that negative 1. So let me do the second enter again to bring my entry back up. And let's replace all those negative 4i's with negative 1's. So negative 1, that i's still there. Let's delete it out. Negative 1, delete that I. Negative is already there. 1, delete that I. And if all goes well, y'all, we should get 0. Oh my heavens! We don't get 0. We get negative 34, which means after all this work, it just turns out that negative 1 is the one that doesn't work. So it looks like our answer failed. Well, I would say yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay, but nothing's worse than failure, y'all. I wouldn't know that, though, because I seem to win all the time, because I'm Peyton Manning. Thanks for watching, y'all. Go Broncos! How do you turn this thing? Is it that button? No. Is it that button right there? No, that's not it. What if I hit this? I didn't seem to do it. Oh, here it is.